Candor. Well, we're here doing another walkabout. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Please hit that little subscribe button, hit that like button, and of course, give me some comments. Tell me what you guys think. Thank you for tuning in, and let's get into it. Anyway, today, basically, we're doing a video about basically one thing that irritated me earlier is I was talking to my family, right? And the conversation kind of hit of how much money it took to do certain activities, like going to the DMV, get your ID, all that crap, right? It's getting ridiculously exorbitant. The fact that I'd say it's closer to 15, 20 years, roughly, that I got my ID, right? Yeah, my ID never really needed, and mind you, this is just a regular ID, so it didn't have a driver's license. I don't have a driver's license because I don't drive. I don't like to drive because, I'm a bit of a chicken shit. Like, I don't like driving, honestly, guys. I really don't. Yes, folks, that kind of puts me in a limited situation, but honestly, it's only limiting if you let it be limiting. But anyway, the one thing that irritates the hell out of me is, well, the part that bugs the hell out of me is the fact that, I'd say, like I said, 10, 15 years ago, more or less, the DMVs charged, I'd say, $16, $20 at bare minimum. Now it's closer to 40 to 50 bucks. Dude, the fuck? Closer to 60 now. And I'm like, why is everything going up in price, guys? Especially in the DMV. Mind you, I get it. The government is trying to push their agenda. And yes, it sounds like I'm wearing a tinfoil hat right now. Trust me, I'm thinking it too. But it's getting more and more real. I'm realizing more and more that is going to be the case. That the government is just pushing their luck. They're pushing their agendas of everything going up and up. And for what fucking reason, guys? What reason are we always having to pay more and more every fucking year? There's no fucking reason. Except some warmongering asshole thinking, you know what? Let's charge our innocent people, the innocent people on... Hey, how's it going? Charlotte, thank you very much for checking my video. Please hit that subscribe button. It definitely helps the channel. And I appreciate you guys tuning in. I appreciate it. This is just me putting out a little rant about bullshit right now. Like, all I'm saying is, I feel like the government just should step off. They're putting legitimate courage. Yeah. Well, the dog or the concept? Because right now, it's not that I'm not afraid. Ladies and gentlemen, courage, I appreciate the thought. Thank you very much, by the way. But no, I'm not afraid. I'm pissed. I'm Super Saiyan pissed. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all in Congress? Like, why the fuck do you think it's okay to go up and say, you know what, we're lobbying for more taxes? Yeah, but where do those taxes go? Here's my thing. Where do those taxes go? They say, well, infrastructure. Dude, that's bullshit, and you know it. Not all of it goes to infrastructure. Like, I'd say 30% at bare minimum, and I'm estimating high, by the way. 30% of that stuff goes into where they say it is. The other 70% goes to other shit, like other projects for either an individual senator, right? Like, for instance, a senator go from over here, over there. I'm not going to say who because, I have no idea. But I wouldn't be surprised if this specific senator or Senate, whatever, has an agenda of, hey, you know what? We want to do this. Like, for instance, they want to build another freeway or whatever. Mind you, the problem is half the time we don't even need a new freeway. We need to replace the one we have. But for fuck's sake, they want to rebuild. They want to build a new one, thinking that it will definitely help them gain support, more votes. And I'm like, dude, if you want more votes, replace and or fix everything we have now. Start a system where you can gain more jobs for people to come in, and we can actually gain more employment. Or, start a federal fund where, prices go down and salaries go up. Because what the fuck? Lately, if you go into the store, it's like $6 or $7 for a thing of carton of eggs. Guys, I don't even like eggs, and I prefer it going a little further down, at least $1 or $2 at least, because it's too damn expensive. Everything is too damn expensive these days. Like I'm facing, and the problem is, it's not just the government. That's not even that. It's not even all the time all that high. Sometimes it's just corporations. Corporations are pushing their luck. Case in point, the whole Nintendo thing. And yes, folks, I'm gonna bash Nintendo a little bit because, mind you, I love their games. They're great games. But the problem is, a lot of times when they put out these companies put out new systems, they push their luck. They really do. The new PlayStation, the new Switch 2 is mediocre at best, and they're trying to give it more fanfare than it truly needs. It's no different than what they were trying to do with the Switch. They knew their product was mediocre at best, and all they were trying to do was give us some fanfare. And now, yeah, exactly, it's $400. I'm like, dude, I got my PlayStation 5 for about that much. Like, why the fuck am I paying another $400 just to get a PlayStation, another PlayStation 2 equivalent? Don't get me wrong, the PlayStation 2 was mid. It was awesome though. The games were awesome, but the problem I'm having is they're having exclusives specifically for that console, and I'm like, why the fuck are you doing exclusives? You're not even putting out your product quite yet, and you're putting already an exclusive. By the way, little Breezy, thank you very much for checking out my video. Hit that subscribe button, hit that little like button. Definitely help tune in more often. I appreciate it. Definitely helps out the channel. And that's another thing. GTA 5. Okay, cool. See, that's what I'm talking about. A lot of these games, they come out with, they say, oh, it's anticipated. Yeah, anticipated doesn't mean well received, folks. Just because it's anticipated doesn't mean it's well received. Trust me, I have a lot of games that I have already anticipated. I'm looking into, and I'm seeing what kind of games they are, and I'm like, they look sick. But you know for a fact, 20 minutes later, you're thinking to yourself, okay, that's it? I spent $60-$70 for this, and I'm like, what a piece of shit. What the hell? What a piece of shit. And it's all and the problem is the marketing. They go overblown on the fucking marketing. They don't put that much effort into the actual system or the game. They put more into the actual marketing. If you actually look it up, it's actually been said that we put more into the marketing of the product than we do with the actual product itself. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, if you put that much detail, that much love, that much crafting into the actual game and or system, whatever, or whatever product you're trying to do. I know, right? Exactly. It doesn't take 10, 20 years to make a fucking game. The only reason the only reason it's taking that long is because they're milking the previous installment. Hey, Kyle. How you doing, man? Please hit that subscribe button. Definitely helps out the channel. Definitely check out the channel. Anyway, no, and like Little Breezy says, they took 20 years to make another GTA, and mind you, there's a meme going down about what we got first before GTA 6. Mind you, I'm laughing my ass off, going, it's just the truth, man. It's just fucking ridiculous. Like, I just want to hear you guys' thought processes on some of these things. Like, me personally, I don't mind them having a new system, a new Switch. That's cool, but be original about it, guys. Come on. Like, all they're basically doing is being predatory now. That's all they're doing right now. They don't care about the actual people anymore. They just think, hey, you know what? Let's make a new console. See, that's what I'm talking about. Little Breezy, that's a good one. That's a good one. He said, Little Breezy says, we got $12 eggs before GTA 6. Oh, that's true. That's fucking true. And it's the funniest shit ever, because it's the fucking truth. It is the funniest shit ever. I'm laughing my ass off, going, oh my god. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, we got we got a second installment for the Switch before we got GTA 6. Like, what the fuck? And mind you, nobody asked for a second installment. All they cared about was getting better games for it. You don't need a second Switch. You don't. The only reason they put it out there is so they can actually monopolize on it. That's the only fucking reason they did it. Because, like, they say, well, it has mechanic. It's like it has new toggles, and I'm like, did you improve the toggling? Did you improve the drift stick? And the only reason that they're not going to improve that is because they get money out of it. Ouch. Ouch. Man, dude, Rockstar got slammed because Kyle has a point, though. I mean, honestly, the Rockstar games have kind of slacked lately. Like, honestly, I feel like it's just basically they're just preying on the nostalgia of the original games. I know, right? No, Little Breezy goes, yeah, they have a open world version of Mario. I'm like, dude, it's called Mario Galaxy. Duh. That's as open world as it gets. I mean, honestly, you get to do shit whatever. Honestly, open world is basically, yeah, there's a point where you need to go, but it allows you to go anywhere where you are. So literally, it is open world. And they say, well, I prefer Mario Kart, classic Mario Kart on my fucking Wii. And I'm laughing my ass off, going, yeah, I'm on your side, bro, because, like, some of the games are shit, man. That's the only real reason why I prefer having my PS5, because they're consistent when it comes to their games. They, mind you, they get a lot of swings and a miss, obviously, but at least when they hit it out of the park. They don't, and yes, they charge a little bit, but honestly, between you and me, some of the games do slap. Like, what the fuck? It is ridiculous how well they slap. I feel like PlayStation is noticing the trend, and they are noticing, oh crap, we really got to hit the gear on this one, because if we don't, damn. GTA 4 has better graphics than 5. God damn. I heard it, and I hear it in the pockets of those fucking assholes going, damn. Oh, man, that was a good one. I'll give you that one, Kyle. That was pretty good. I'm pretty sure you're not wrong there, because it sounds like it's kind of true. Because honestly, guys, I feel like it's not just the graphics. I feel like sometimes the games are so repetitive. That's kind of the reason why I don't want to get the 6-1, is because, like, I feel like that it's just beating the same horse over and over. It's a game where you can do random shit, and I mean, the only thing that most people do on that damn game are either crash into shit or check out girls dancing around on a pole without getting judged. That's the only two things that I can think of that would basically guarantee people not getting in trouble, because again, GTA is basically all pass, basically any crime you want to even commit, even war crimes practically, and bam, you could do whatever the fuck you want in that world. And it makes me laugh my ass off going, you know, if I ever thought they ever had a movie about this, I'd be laughing my ass off. And before you guys hit me with the comments, yes, I know there is a movie about GTA. It's called Free Guy. It's by Ryan Reynolds, and it cracked me the fuck up. I was watching this whole movie. Mind you, I love the movie. It was so funny. It was so great. Dude, it got to the point where there was a scene where he was in the middle of a fight between this like roided out version of himself, and there was a scene where the bad guy is about to hit him with a Hulk smash punch, whatever. And long story short, hits him, and there's as an item, it was Captain America's shield. Chris Hemsworth, like the guy that plays Captain America, is just basically standing up going, what the I'm laughing my ass off going, oh my god. Oh my! How much money did they have to shell out just for that one scene? Yes, another good one. Thank you, Kyle. No, it was Little Breeze. I apologize, but Kyle had another one. No, but I'll read Kyle's ones too. But like this one was actually pretty good, pretty on par too. Another predatory company would be iPhones. The fucking Apple companies, that they're pushing their luck on putting out all their shit, right? Their phones, and then they say, oh well, by the way, we're selling the cords separately, which is a bullshit move, because like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? It's like, why the fuck am I gonna be paying extra just to get a fucking cord that is supposed to be part of the fucking package? Like, what the fuck? And then they go, oh, you need to get headphones for this. And I'm like, how much are the headphones? About $700. I'm like, dude, that's half the phone. Fuck that, dude. Unless the air jacks have the ability to, unless they allow me to read people's mind. Shut the fuck up. Pardon me, guys. I sincerely apologize. My mouth apparently was so dry it wanted to warn me. No, but it's bullshit. The iPhones are ridiculously expensive, and on top of the fact that there's no real improvement, folks. No improvement. They say, oh, the graphics. Shut the fuck up with that shit. Shut the fuck up. Hey, Rocco, thank you very much for checking out this. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that little icon. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Okay, so here's Kyle right here. Right, he goes, whenever it rains, the windshield wipers turn off. People start turning stuff. overhead umbrellas, and in GTA 5 they work the normal way I'm playing right now. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so basically, some of the games are true to life sometimes. Hey, how's it going, King? I appreciate you tuning in again. Thank you very much. Nothing. Just I'm talking about government conspiracies, bullshit like that, where the government is just going to hell and they're taking taking us with them. I'm just thankful I got a vacation home down there. Was that a joke? Maybe, maybe not. Howdy. That sounds about right. Honestly, the company has gotten to that point. Their mistakes are literally us doing it. And they keep forgetting that we don't work for them, they work for us. That's the difference. We started the concept.
Next stop, Rio Solano Parkway and Westwood High School.
Are the ones that there are representatives, not our slaves. The only reason they are in office right now is to represent us. Go ahead, Jane, tell me what's going on. Another fun subject I was reading this section and it was pretty funny about you guys ever heard of sound seasons?
Next stop, Alma School Road. Transfer to Route 104.
I don't see the point. I mean, they're already ousting their own government, so what's the point there? Might as well join them and oust ours. I mean, for fuck's sake, they already had it up a year ago.
Next stop, Decatur Street.
I'm not too far away from myself. I'm actually considering because government is good as long as it's values. Governments around the world forgot that that's what they're supposed to do. They are representatives of the collective, not the collective.
Check valleymetro.org for October proposed service changes.
Go ahead. I'm listening. Anyway, like I said, solve for these citizens. I'm pushing solving citizens. You know, those people who are the ones that basically denounce our government. Why'd you me? It's kind of funny how they try to use that to justify not wanting to pay overinflated taxes. Hold on one second, please. All right. So I was saying, guys. So the stories I was listening to was basically, it was one of those mundane stories where a clerk had to deal with what's called a sovereign citizen. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically, it's really hard to explain, but it's a combination of someone that doesn't believe in the government or thinks that, you know, establishing a government means, you know, you have land or whatever. So anyway, hey, King, don't ask people questions like that. It means nothing because they're I don't care how old they are, as long as they show a little, you know, decorum and modesty. I don't really give two shits how old they are. They can be as old as they can be. I don't give any rat's asses. So just, I understand you're trying to help, but you don't have to, pardon the expression, police this channel. This is supposed to be a safe channel, guys. Anyway, like I was saying, the concept that got me laughing was this guy. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Dude, I don't care if people are trolls. I'll just ignore them. Their opinions mean shit to me. It's more of a joke on my part. Hell, I'll be calling them out on it online. Literally, it's good for content. So let them say whatever the fuck they want. It's good for fucking content. There's no gunshot. I didn't hear a gunshot. Trust me, I would have heard the gunshot. You would have seen I would have been the first guy on the ground going, "Everybody hit the deck." Yeah, trust me. There's no gunshot. Nope, not even a little. If you want to count a rogue NPC earlier, but that was more of the game being game. You know what I mean? But no, so like I was saying, how this story was actually pretty funny to me. I keep getting sidetracked. So this. The fuck? No, I'll shrink. I'm not gonna give him a good shot. Fuck that. Somehow I'll develop the ability to shrink into a microscopic size and run like hell. Fuck that. I ain't stupid. Don't ask me how I'll do it, but I'll do it. I'm stubborn enough. Or is it cowardly enough? Either way. Yeah, man, you're probably a different place than I am, man. Anyway, the joke, and it sucks that it happened, but the one I was talking about was just this guy having to deal with a guy trying to. He's basically going in saying, "Hey, you know what? I don't want to pay the government their taxes. So I want you to take off the taxes off my thing." Yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure it was a story. King, relax. It was probably more of a story online. And if it did happen, I'm pretty sure the local authorities had something is on it. And I'm praying for the kid and everything, obviously, because, you know, I'm not a monster, of course. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a little out of your jurisdiction, King. I just hope they catch the fuckers and castrate them. And yes, folks, I have no real sympathy for anybody that harms the innocents. I have no sympathy. I have no qualm. If it wasn't for the fact that I know there would be consequences, I castrated myself. Because I have no love for the people that do that crap. Anyway, so yeah, the guy at the story I was telling you about, it was basically a guy trying to skip paying his sales tax. I don't know why, don't ask me why, but apparently the guy was saying, you know what, instead, I want you to, as my sovereign right to ask, and this is what he said, literally, he said, this is my right to ask, I want you to discount my entire order by the exact amount I would have paid in taxes. I'm laughing my ass off going, so you want me to commit tax fraud? Is that what I'm hearing? And the guy goes, well, it's my sovereign right. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not how that works. That's nowhere near how that works. Dude, I don't like paying taxes myself. I hate it. But I know for the most part, I'd say about 30%. And yes, I do mean 30%. I trust enough where some of that money is actually going to the right place. And I do mean some. I actually have a firm belief that if even a few dollars go into where it's supposed to, then I'm doing my civic duty. Anyway. Excuse me, pardon me. Run people over. Too many people in this world, or at least in the store. Anyway, hope you guys, maybe in future videos, maybe, because like tonight, this is just basically me putting out this video for basically time wasting reasons. But tomorrow, I'm gonna be doing another video, obviously. So I hope you guys are tonight as well. So in the next couple of videos, definitely I'll think about it. Okay, bud? Yeah. Dude, it's one thing to honor the government because they have done good things, but they have done just as bad. So, little breezy, trust me, I'm on your side on that one. I'm not a devout when it comes to the government because there's no point for the government to have that much faith because again, they've done things that they really shouldn't have. But they did it anyway because they thought their own interests aligned better if, you know, certain people were either taken care of or, you know, certain policies were passed. Personally, if it was me, this is just me, what I'd do is basically throw out the bullshit policies, the ones that have more for the government's sake, not the people. And the only thing that I would do is basically say, hey, if you feel like this policy works, Explain it to me. Yeah, explain it to me. Explain to me why it would benefit the entire United States and not just us specifically. I'm talking about the people as well, not the government. Take the government out of it for 2 seconds and think to yourselves, would the government benefit if we kept doing this? Either by reputation, by our own citizens, or by the world. I mean, let's face it, folks. Our own reputation is shit right now. Do we really need more policies that really damn our reputation any further? There's a reason why there's a lot of countries in the world that can't stand us. It's because our reputation is really, really bad, and because of policies that actually benefit, our actual government more than our actual people. I mean, it's one thing to help our government have a stabilization, but what is our government? Tell me what having a government really entails. I'll tell you. It's the people. The people need to be part of their. Basically, they need to be part of the decisions. They need to be known that they're important in one way or another, because that way they feel they're not they don't feel like that they're being taken advantage of. And I'm not just saying this for sophistry, guys. Our government is literally treating us like we have no ability to feel, no right to question them. Because why? Because our government thinks that we can't have the ability to think, that our ability to think should be, questioned. Ladies and gents, our ability to question is the real reason why we are where we are here in the United States. This is why the United States happened. Is because our ability to question authority manifested this country. So take that where you will. If you guys don't believe what I'm saying, well, it's more of I'm telling you just the facts, or at least some of the facts. The last point I was pointing out, our whole government is made this way. Well, we were made to tell the government to shove off. And now we are becoming the people. We are literally becoming full circle. And if you don't believe me, look into our archives, look into the reasons why we left England. A lot of people say it's because England couldn't stand certain despots and shipped us off. That might be true after a certain point, yes. But that doesn't mean we didn't leave initially because we were tired of people telling us how the world should work. We had other ideas. We had better ideas, thinking, hey, maybe the people should have a say. And this is why we became what we are as a country. Initially. Now, we have become what we ran away from. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't be surprised. One day we find out that a whole bunch of people going into a secluded island somewhere in the Pacific, realizing, hey, they're starting a new country. Holy shit. It's happening all over again. It's a cycle, guys. All it is. It's just a cycle. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video. This is your friendly neighborhood GAMERDJINN signing off. Hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about, and take the magic where it goes. Take care.